Well, hello everybody, and welcome into Shootin' the Breeze with Moonlight Adventures. I hope y'all are having a fantastic weekend. We've had a great one. Done a little umpiring, a little working at the beginning of the week. Let me know if the volume is good and everything. Beginning of the weekend. If not, we'll adjust it over here. But thank you guys all so much for being here. We have a special guest in our midst, the newest Marine. Well, he's probably not the newest now. There's been newer Marines. Yeah. But the first Marine of the Moon family.
Yeah.
So, very proud of him. Very proud of his accomplishments. And he is here to hang out with us. We've had a great day today. Thank you guys for giving us thumbs up there with the sound. We have had a fantastic day. I did some barbecue burn-ins. And
we had some friends over.
To celebrate.
Our little Marine.
Yeah, we had a great time. Some cornhole.
Our little 6'1".
Yeah, our little
6'1"
Marine. And what else we get into? We had a little cigar smoking action going on. Dustin was gifted a Monte Cristo. And I had some kind of, I don't remember what it was. It was good. It's a good cigar. Shots to congratulate the young man into his voyage into adulthood. And it's been fantastic, but man, so happy. Such a good week, and we're soaking it all in because we know that it won't be long before these days will be short in number because he's got to go serve our country, and we're proud of that. So,
yeah.
But if you notice in the upper left-hand corner, we have the Eagle Globe and Anchor displayed proudly behind the Moonlight Adventures logo. Because that is not easily earned, is it, young son? Nope. No. So before we welcome everyone, a little bit of admin here. So all super chats tonight will go to Dustin. We are going to try and fill up his bank account as much as we can because he's going to be starting a new life when he gets through MCT, heading out to Pensacola and then on to his first duty station. So we thought tonight that since he's given us our time, or given us his time, that we would pay him one back, and anyone that wanted to give a super chat, that would go to Dustin. And just as always, if you do give a super chat, you will get an entry into Rose, the ticket picker barrel. And this is tonight's comment picker, which will happen at the end of the show tonight. If you have commented on that vlog, or if you comment on that vlog during the show, we will go in and we'll do the comment picker. If you win the comment picker, you get an entry, a ticket that goes into Rose, and you also will get a handy dandy Moonlight Adventure sticker. And
do we have postcards
we
left?
might have postcards left, maybe.
You will for sure get a sticker, though.
For sure get a sticker and maybe a postcard. Those are running.
You will
thin.
get it by October.
Yeah, we're gonna do some new postcards or something. And Paul won our last. Paul won our last drawing, and we that hat is on the way, Sir Paul, and we appreciate you for doing that. And those of you that have won in the past, your stuff is coming. We have been quite busy, so thank you guys for being in here tonight. So first in the chat, winning the 500 million point total, Miss Meg from Megan Seas. She went to a new aquarium this week. Go check out her vlogs. She's got some really cool stuff going on over there. Next in the chat, we've got Blaine from Rayleigh Creative Travel. Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. Good to have you. Danny D, the super supporter. Thank you for coming over from Paul's. Mr. Law Jones in the house. Welcome in, sir. I'm glad to see you here. We have Miss Chastity, the beautiful, the one and the only. Mr. Kenneth Oakes from his Daily Dose of the Bible channel, but he also has his Fordman, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes channel as well. There's Miranda from I Love Cruising Royal, who will be going live shortly as well. Just pop open another tab and check her out over there. She's got a great channel too. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's what I was thinking when you said, thank you so much.
Amanda just chilling. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you and good to have you. And there he is, Mr. Paul, Sexy Voice Odyssey himself. I try my best to emulate that voice that Paul has, but I may just get him to start doing the voiceover work for us. He would be worth at least another 1,000 subscribers just if we used to use that voice on the voiceovers.
Yeah.
Makes me rethink my sexuality sometimes when I listen to Mr. Paul. I understand why Meg likes him so much. And he can play the guitar to boot. And he's a heck of a bartender over there at Pub PSV. Law reminding everyone to hit that thumbs up, or as we like to say around here, smash it. Or mash it. Smash, 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 smash. Mike and Rihanna, good to see you guys. Good to have you. Thank you guys for being here. We have Riley Rose, that's Dustin's girlfriend, in the house, and I don't know what kind of language she's speaking there, but maybe Dustin can translate for us.
What?
What's good, bros and gals? Maybe something like that.
I don't know.
We're still learning all these.
Yeah, we're not hip.
I know some, but not all of them.
Lauren Lives Life in the house. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to have you. Stream Elements, one of our wonderful moderators. And we'd like to thank all of our moderators, to include the Stream Elements bot. Thank you, guys. Will G in the house. Good to see you. Good to have you. Thank you for being here. Oh, we got the Bone Tired Travelers, who I shared a birthday with. And happy birthday to you. So, happy birthday. We're so glad you came. Happy birthday from the Moonlight Gang. Hey, we are so excited. We hope that you are too. So happy birthday from the Moonlight crew. Hey!
Dustin is so... Dustin's like, what the heck?
Michael Clock in the house. Good to see you. Good to have you. Thank you for being here. Miss Alice of Eddie Lugo Studios. Yo. And Blaine says, biggest man in the family because the Marines is no joke. Sorry for all other branches. Let's see here. And my grandma in love, Private Moon, and Chastity's grandmother in blood. But she loves me the most because she picked me to be her grandson. Let's just get that clear.
Yes, she picked you for me.
And as always, this is the Helping Hands for Cruising link. If you would like to donate to Helping Hands for Cruising, it is a worthy cause. Your money will go to a good place, I can guarantee you. And we have a Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise-a-thon coming pretty soon, and we'll start getting that information out very soon to you guys. I know y'all like this music that I beatbox while I'm looking through the chat. Rob from Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Welcome in. Yes, Rob, I know. And we will get it to you on the booze cruise. We have all of your 1,000 items. Yeah, we're going to get it to you. We're going to hand deliver it. You're luckier than everyone else.
Was he on here when we told him, when we said live?
I don't know if he was or not. I don't know. But it was because you have to pay an arm and a leg and even give an eyeball and a kidney to send things to Canada.
It was a ridiculous amount to try and send it. So we thought, we're going to be seeing him in October.
Yep. I mean,
It is right here, though.
Yeah, we're looking at it. I mean, we probably could have drove across the Canadian border cheaper.
Not quite that expensive, but...
Welcome in, Miss Felicia from the White Hat Squad. We are glad to have you. Good to see you in the chat. And help me, Chastity, make sure that I don't miss anybody. Because we know, there's James Cantonese. Welcome in, sir. And he can testify to the fantastic organization that Helping Hands for Cruising is. And I know they had a fantastic time. He has a great channel, too. Go over there and check him out. Everybody does. It's in the chat. And while I'm saying that, feel free to drop in your hashtag creator, hashtag supporter at any time that you would like to. There's Mr. Busby from Busby Adventures. He has a great channel as well. A lot of information on his channel about accessible travel. R. Oliver, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to have you. I am glad you're here, my friend. And there's my buddy Troy S. He says, good evening, Miss Chastity. Semper Fi and airborne all the way. Oh, all right, we made it to the bottom. Now we're here. Made it to the bottom. Got the whole team here. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Oh, you're embarrassing,
yeah, yeah,
Dustin.
yeah, 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 yeah.
All right.
Lame.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, let's get the announcements going here. Ship's captain.
It's your captain speaking.
This is your captain speaking. This is your captain speaking from the helm. The captain would like to make an announcement. The captain would like to let everyone know that Simplify and all super chats will go to Private Dustin Moon tonight. Simplify, simplify, simplify. And as always, each super chat entered, or each dollar in the super chat is one ticket entered into the merch giveaway. And once we hit $100, we will give away more merchandise out of the swag store. So,
do you want to call off who we have?
yeah, so, no, you go ahead, baby.
Hang on. No, you call it off.
Oh,
I'm going to
baby,
add.
No, you can do it.
Okay, do you want to add while I read?
I'll add what?
I'm adding them up.
You gonna make me do math in public?
No, you just call off while I'm adding real quick.
So, we have Paul S. Vines with 10 entries. Are you sure? You got them all?
Yeah.
Okay. 10 entries for Paul. We have 5 entries for Shane. 10 for Bruce. Najuma Brown has 10. Troy has 10. Meg has 2, and Danny D has 4. All right.
So,
Yeah,
51.
I need one that says Blaine as well. R. Oliver, that is a good question. He asked if we are planning on selling out of Norfolk this year. We've been looking. We have been looking at cruises. And I think that most of the cruises for 23, there weren't very many that were on there. It looks like they may all be booked up already. We would like to sell out of Norfolk this year, but we may be too late to the show. I don't know. That would be a plan for us to sell out of Norfolk, but I don't know if we're not. I don't know for sure if we're going to make it.
Well, they have that short.
Hey, no problem, Will. No problem.
What is it? May to August. Like it's just the summer months.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know because now we're going to see Dustin in August. So I don't know. We'll look.
Well, thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. And there's Paul. He has broke the seal, and Dustin has made his first $5 in the super chat.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Let's get that up there. And he wants to recognize StopSoldierSuicide.org. That's very important. And I'll tell you, it's the more that I've been dealing with generations of soldiers, it's not just those of us that served in combat all the time either. So, a lot of soldiers who did not get to serve in combat have some guilt that they did not. So, think about all of them. Think about all of them. Danny D says she is a creator, supporter, and Megan Paul's other mod. Yeah, we appreciate you guys so much for all the hard work that you guys do. Yeah, next Cruisathon, I knew it was coming up, July 6th through 9th. If you are a creator and you would like to support, just message Meg, and we will get you on the schedule, and we'll definitely be on there, probably eating all kinds of nasty, filthy stuff.
No.
We're not going to do that again.
Oh, I said, oh.
Yeah.
We will.
And Blaine agrees. Great organization. Fantastic organization. All right. So.
This is your captain.
So as a preface, as a preface to what we're going to be talking about tonight with Dustin and his Marine Corps journey, we would like to refresh your memory. And this just in, Busby Adventures super chatted. Thank you so much. He hit us with a super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Busby's got 2 in there for the super chat. Troy S. for the Crayola Snack Fund, $10 off the top rope.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. All right, so just a reminder, of what we put Dustin through before he left out. Here we go.
Go, Marine. You have to finish all your food. You've got to get it done.
What you get it done? Get the food eaten.
Get down. You gotta go lower. Your pack's not touching. Go lower. Lower. Get down.
Get up! Get up, maggot! Get up!
Okay. There's yours.
This is really good.
Oh, yeah.
And here is yours.
Mm.
Does it look good?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, maggot? What are you doing? 2100 lights out! Get your ass in bed!
Do I not get the lights again?
No, get your ass in bed! Go, maggot! Go! Go, maggot!
Can you bring me a bottle of water?
Yeah, hang on. Here you go.
Thanks.
Call Mama right quick.
Hey, Mama.
No! No! What are you doing? Put it up and do it again! Hang it up and do it again! Now, this is what you will say. Hello, Mother. This is Recruit Moon. I have made it to Paris Island safely. Thank you for your support.
Hello, Mother. I've been.
Ah, 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 ah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing?
Eating Oreos.
No. You're a Marine. Eat these for snacks.
Now you should be able to hear us. Yeah. I got this handy dandy soundboard sitting right in front of me and sometimes forget. Yeah, but Danny D says she'll be there modding and dropping links, helping Megan, Paul, Crystal, whoever has a time slot. We appreciate that help. So I was just saying, R. Oliver, he says thank you and he appreciates you. And then, Dustin, he would like to be a drill instructor. It's drill sergeant in the Army, but it's drill instructor in the Marine Corps. Danny D dropped in a $1.99 super chat for Dustin's dad and his craziness. So, thank you so much.
Troy said he was in Delta?
No. Troy was Ranger. He's Army.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Busby with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Busby. We really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. Can't hear you, no sound. We can't hear you. Thank you guys for helping us out. Helping me out. I don't want to put it on them.
Well, I didn't know you turned it off.
I turned it. I killed the mic because I didn't want it to be echoing in here. But anyway,
Well,
yeah, I have not had great luck with the mic. historically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's the $4.99 super chat from Busby. He says, Dustin, you're awesome. And this is for Scooby Snacks at the PX. Oh, so, all right. So, this is the portion where, and I'm going to throw this into the comment just so you can see the format we're looking for. So, if you'll hit 3 question marks and then write out your question, we will see that. We'll star it, and we'll make sure that we get back to it and ask Dustin the question. All these questions are going to be geared toward Dustin and his experience thus far with the Marine Corps and the things that he's been through. So he's here to answer your questions, and we'll start off with one. So, again, this is now Private Dustin Moon, the first Marine in our family that I know of. And we are a little bit proud of him. But first thing I'd like to know, Dustin, is did the D team help you? Was the training that the D team put you through adequate and helpful?
Yeah, I think if I didn't have the D team, I don't know if I would have been able to get through it. So, yeah, definitely helped out.
Yeah.
Specifically, what did the D team do that helped you the most?
Well, Mama helped out with my sit-ups and push-ups, and you taught me how to eat my food real fast and to get used to eating crayons. And,
Yeah.
So Busby wants to know if you've had to go through the gas chamber yet.
Yes, and that was one of, if not the hardest thing I did there, because what it does, like the gas, it crystallizes your oxygen in your body, so it's like you're drowning on air almost, and it was pretty rough because we were in there for like 10 minutes, and as soon as we went in there, before they even set the gas off, like our skin was burning, and you could already feel the effects of it, and we had to take our mask off 3 times, and yeah, but I'm glad I did it. I can say I did it, and but it was pretty rough.
Yeah. Oh, go.
Got another one?
No, a question?
That was it.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
it. Okay. So you made these questions. I'll let you ask that one, though, since you made that question.
Well, it'd be a sweet one for you to
Okay,
ask.
I'll ask it. Did you miss your mama?
Yes. I did.
How much did you miss your mama?
Well, I got at least one letter from Mama like every single day. So she sent me more letters than her and Riley sent me like the most letters I ever won. And Daddy would give me about one a week, and it'd always be like some motivation. And but I miss being home and being able to actually talk to them because I only got one phone call the whole time I was there. So.
And that was after. That was the very end. That was
Week 11.
Yeah.
No,
that was
week
like
12.
the week before we went down there. It was after the crucible.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So Blaine says that every time his wife enters the gas chamber when she gets in the car with him after Taco Bell.
Yeah. There's a question up there.
Oh yeah. So how many of Maggie's drawers have you received? I think so. He's either talking about your silkies, your skivvies, or he's talking about something I'm not familiar with.
I don't know.
We may need some clarification, Troy, because Danny D would like to know what is the worst part of basic for you.
The hardest part. Well, I guess I don't know. I guess the worst and the hardest would probably be the same. I struggled with the swim portion, not like the regular one that everyone had to do, but for my MOS I had to do a lot of extra swim qualifications, and that was pretty bad because I'm not the best swimmer, but I was able to get through it, and I was after I actually did it, I was like pretty proud of myself. That and gas chamber and not getting too much food and sleep at the crucible.
Yeah. Yeah, he said the swim test, like everybody had to go through it and do 25 meters. Like they had to go
a bunch
through
of other stuff too.
a lot of
the main
things,
thing
but
is,
swim 25 meters with all your gear on and everything. And he's like, well, it was easy.
Well,
Not easy, but
yeah.
you made it.
Yeah.
But then the next day, they came in and got him and how many others?
There was another guy in my platoon, and then in the whole company, there was about 20 of us that went
And the whole company, they had to go do
basic plus.
basic plus, and that was
125.
125, yeah.
And then, literally 5 days before I graduate, they decided to tell us that we're going to have to do a intermediate swim qualification. And there was about 10 of us because from the 20 that had to do basic plus, about 5 didn't make it. And then not everybody had to do intermediate that did basic plus. But for intermediate, you had to jump off the tower and swim 250 meters in camis and boots, and you had to do a bunch of other stuff in the water. But yeah,
Yep.
pretty. Did not know I could do that.
So, clarification on the Maggies, misses on the range.
Oh, well, I didn't get expert, and I'm pretty upset about that.
He
But,
missed it by one.
yeah, my coach told me when I was on the range for pre-qual, because if you get expert on pre-qual, you don't have to do qual. And he was like, yeah, as long as you keep doing good, you'll get expert. And that was right before I did the 500. And then I went to the 500 and was getting straight 5s. And then the next morning we got to the range, and they called out the list of people that got expert. They didn't call my name. Told me I was like 1 point away. And I got in my head, oh my gosh. And it was cold that morning and windy, and I was angry. And I kind of shot like crap. But I didn't get a pizza box, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
But it was, when you say
expert.
500 meters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the Army, our longest distance that we shot when we qualified was 300 meters. These guys are shooting at 200 meters with M16A4 iron sights. Right? Did you shoot iron sights?
we had an ACOG.
You had ACOG?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we shot at the 100. We did that for, I think it was only the first day to get zeroed in, and then we did it the second day maybe. But so we do the 100, and then the 200, and then at the 200 we had to do sitting, kneeling, and standing. No. Maybe. It might be that. And then we went to 300, and I'm pretty sure that was only sitting and prone. Then 500 is only prone. And that was table 1. And then table 2 was...
Prone is laying down.
Yeah. Prone is
Laying down like this.
Yeah. And I didn't like prone very much. Like, it's supposed to be the most stable position.
I love shooting prone.
I like just sitting. Like, the sitting is super, super comfortable. And now the kneeling, I was really good at the kneeling, but I hated doing it.
Yeah.
And I actually did pretty good at standing. I did good at everything. I just, on qual, I was making myself a little angry.
So before we go, let me get this because it's been up there for a minute. A 1999 super chat from Lovey. Thank you, Mike, so much. He says thank you for serving, and use this as a little gas money or have a drink on him. So
Thank you.
yeah, thank you so much, Mike. Thank you. So Paul has a question here. He says, "Are you going to name your firstborn Chesty?"
Probably not, but I have thought about getting the bulldog and naming it Chesty. So
Yeah. They had the Paris Island mascot there for his motivational run, and that dog is awesome.
yeah, they named it Ofa after Ofa Mae Johnson,
Yeah. Who is Ofa Mae Johnson?
the first woman in the Marine Corps.
First female Marine.
Yeah.
So
First female Marine.
That's pretty cool. They used to call them woman Marines for a while. I mean, now they're all just Marines, obviously. But
Brothers and sisters, yeah.
Blaine has another question. He says, "How did you like Beaufort?" He's there multiple times a week, so he's partial, but he wanted to know our take on it. So we'll start with you, Dustin. See.
I thought it was really cool, especially since it was the first time that I was actually in civilization. But it was really cool. It kind of reminded me of like Smithfield's nice, like where we live. but it was like a nicer Smithfield almost.
It's
Had
yeah.
some cool shops.
It was really
cool, good views and
yeah.
This is the kind of water I like being around, like brackish water but we ate at this one place. I don't remember what it was
Yeah,
called.
Blaine told us about
That's
it.
what I was pulling up here.
That
Can't
place
remember.
was that's the best corned beef hash I've probably had in my entire life.
Yeah,
It was real good.
he told us about it.
Blackstone's.
Yeah,
Blackstone's Cafe in Beaufort, South Carolina. It was just fantastic. I had shrimp and grits.
Yeah, and I had corned beef hash. I saw one of the drill instructors that was in my company there, and it was very, very weird. He was like, I don't know, because it was just like weird seeing him as a normal human being.
like, well, you
I
have
thought you were a
normal
robot.
clothes.
Yeah, I
Didn't know you
mean,
ate.
Beaufort is a beautiful, beautiful area. Was pretty blown away by.
That's one thing I
Yeah.
liked about the hikes, because we'd always start before sun came up, and always get a really, really nice view. Sometimes we would hike beside the beach area in the water. It was pretty nice.
Yeah.
But you get tired of seeing the exact same thing over and over and over. Really.
And we also saw where the Murdahl murders saga kind of started. So where the Natalie, was that her name? I think
No, wasn't Natalie.
the girl that drowned. Anyway, they ran into the bridge that goes over the creek into the Paris Island itself.
Well, now I can't remember her name,
Yeah,
but it wasn't. It's not Natalie.
But there were a lot of flowers and little homages to them and stuff there, and it's pretty surreal to see that area.
Yeah.
And, we were actually if we would have spent more time there, we probably would have went and looked at some of the other spots and stuff. But pretty cool if you're into that kind of thing. I know with Lovey in the live here, I know Michelle is probably all
Mallory.
Mallory
Beach.
all up on it, I'm sure. All right, let's see. Let me get back in the comments. All right, so Troy S wants to know: did you any sand flea funerals?
It was just it was so bad. It was terrible. But it was weird because when it started to get hotter, like the sand fleas kind of went away. I don't know if they went away or if I just got really used to having them all over my face. But it was just really, really awesome being in formation and not being able to swat the 15 flies that are eating your face off. And that was really fun. But you do get used to it. And then once we had this really, really crappy bug spray. And it wasn't bug spray. It was like we called it bug juice. And it was just this little paste. And it was a little bottle. And I only got to go to the PX like one time the first like 10 weeks. So I had the same little bottle that I was just making last because I never knew when I was going to go back to the PX. And it was nasty and sticky and it smelled. And it didn't work very well either. But after we became Marines, we were able to buy like actual spray. And that was nice. But,
Yeah, on the last week they could go by.
Tell them what your drill instructor said when y'all would swat them.
well, one time, I specifically remember this one. It was Sergeant Bonifaz. We were standing in formation. And somebody swatted their face, and then he was like, 25, because our platoon number is 2025. He was like, 25. You eat 3 meals a day. They got to eat too. Yep, yes, they do. And then sometimes they would just be like, let them eat, let them eat.
Let them eat. So Mike and Rihanna, they says, do you miss basic, or are you glad it's over now? That's a good question for him, actually.
I actually miss it. It sucked, but it was some of the like best times in my life, to be honest.
Yeah, like all his letters, he would say, "It sucks, but I love it."
I told him before he left, and Busby and Troy and any of the other veterans that are in the chat will probably echo this comment, but it's weird because not just basic, but every part of my military career, the things that I miss the most are the things that sucked the most.
Yep. Because
looking back, I'm like, man, you know what? I really enjoyed that. It was fun in the time.
I'd love to get IT'd in the sand again.
What
Sure
do you miss your friends or just like all of it?
Just everything about it, really. I miss my drill instructors. which is really weird. There may or may not be one that I don't miss, but I don't.
You're going to run back into him
Yeah,
probably
so
somewhere
I'm
down
just
the line.
not gonna. But
Yeah,
but I
see.
do respect all of them, and I'm
Yeah.
like honest, like I'm honored to be around those guys and to learn from them. But it was a great experience, and now I'm like, I feel like that's like, I don't know, it's weird to say like that's like the kind of lifestyle that like my brain functions better in, because like now I'm home and like I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's hard to explain.
There's a pressure washer out there in that shed, and you can work on your marksmanship with that
So
pressure
scuzzy.
washer.
Yeah.
Okay. I will be in there at 4 in the morning, waking you up, giving you things to do. Get this room clean.
And I got some of the best sleep of my life in those crappy racks.
You have that the kind of sleep where you don't even realize you're asleep when you like gone.
Yep.
Yeah. Mhm.
You got woke up every morning at 4 o'clock. They walk in and say 20.
Well,
19.
fire watches at the hatch, and they're like screaming because
Yeah.
it's usually a drill instructor from another platoon will start the countdown, and then you'll just wake up to your guys on fire watch counting down.
Counting down from
And as
20.
soon as they get to one, it's like, get up, get up, get up, get up. And like you weren't allowed to sit up or anything until they said lights, lights, lights. And it's just so stupid.
But this morning, I go in there and I open his door and I'm like, 20! 19!
Oh my god.
And he's like, no. I was like, you said you missed it.
So Troy said the first time he qualified, he was 36 out of 40. Good job, Marine. Yeah, I think I think I might have done 38 out of 40 but y'all shoot a lot more shots.
Yeah, we had, I think in total it was 70 shots for table one or something like that. And then table two was really, really fun. So like table one, we had, we were on like the newest range that they had there, and it was really, really nice. And then table two, we were at the oldest range, and it was like dirt. Like you didn't have the nice little mats you got on, but it was a really cool range. And but table two is more of like combat shooting, and it was like close, moving targets sometimes. It was really fun. I got almost 100 on table two because it was just really easy and fun.
Let's see here. So yeah, one of the things I was going to say is kids that grow up shooting seem to have a harder time, because you're having to relearn. And I mean,
It's a
Dustin had the
different way of
benefit of
shooting.
learning how to shoot from a military guy. I mean, he knew about squeeze and breathing and all those kind of things, but still,
The way you have to hold the weapon.
the Marines
different
want you to do it a
positions,
certain way. The Army wants you to do it a certain way, and it's a lot easier if you. So the Army had this thing with some of its what they call special mission units, and they wanted a certain type of soldier that had not been a part of certain types of units because they didn't have any behaviors that were already learned. And I think it's the same kind of thing applies.
Yeah.
So like somebody that's never touched a gun before, a weapon.
They don't have
know,
the bad
it's-
habits.
yeah.
And our senior drill instructor, he asked us like how many people had shot before. And, like half the platoon raised their hands, and you're like, dang it, because he wanted to win range.
Yeah, because I mean, Dustin, he's always, he's his deer hunting and stuff like that. It's, you shoot center mass, aim small, miss small, but like, trying to stack it up, and it's a little different.
Yeah, it's
a little
it's
different.
pretty different.
Welcome in, besties. See me traveling. It says good evening to us and hello to you, Dustin.
Hey.
All right. So Lovey wants to know, do we see a future tattoo coming? Semper Fidelis.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have sleeves. Like I can't wait, but I'm gonna wait until after MOS school because I'm gonna be.
One thing they did say, because he leaves on the 30th and goes to MCT, Marine Combat Training.
Military combat training.
Oh, it's military?
Yeah.
I've been saying Marine. But they live outside for 30 days, no showers or anything. So they told them don't get a
Because
tattoo
they can get like
right now
infected
until
and-
after that you can get whatever.
I could have got
During
something.
this,
I could have got something small. if I got it like when I first got back, but like. there's no
Yeah,
point.
but you still won't be able to really take care
And I'm
of it.
terrible. Like, I just can't think of the perfect tattoo, and like I don't want to get something that I'm gonna regret. So I'm terrible at that. I've been thinking about getting a tattoo since I've been 16 and got my first one, and I can't like decide on anything.
We've been thinking about, between me and both boys, getting matching tattoos for all three of us, or similar tattoos or something, like our Hogwarts house or something like that. So, you know,
Oh my gosh.
something. I mean, we all, that's one of the things we bonded over was Harry Potter. Us, more the movies, and Dylan, like all of it. But
I don't read.
No. You
oh,
tried.
you're gonna start reading.
Yeah.
As aviation air crew or as enlisted air crew, you are going to learn to read technical manuals, my good son.
I do need to read them.
Welcome in Together We Travel. Good to see you. Good to have you. And we also want to recognize that, let's see, Shane Nordren with $20. He says, thank you for your service. And we thank you. Thank you so much, Shane. We really appreciate that. And again, the same rules apply here, even though 100% of this is going to go to Dustin tonight. We're still getting all of this money. All this money going to him, and your $1 equals one ticket
Still
going
into
into the barrel. That all
But-
still applies.
This is going to put us over 100, and we can't sit and write 100 tickets tonight. So we're going to open
Yeah.
next weekend
With the
with a
drawing.
drawing.
We'll open next week with a drawing, and if we have spillover, right? So
Yeah,
we'll-
they'll go.
Yeah, they'll go into the next drawing. So it's the only fair way to do it.
Yeah, because we can't sit and write that
Yeah.
many.
All right. Let's see. Troy S. says, we used to visit Hilton Head Island to fight the new Marines. Yeah, you wouldn't recognize Hilton Head. Dread the drive going through there now. Danny D says, what kind of food did you have at Basic, and what was your favorite and your least favorite?
So if we didn't go to the chow hall, we would have box chows, and that was terrible. Hated when we got box chows because it wouldn't fill you up.
So what's a box chow? Let them know what that is.
It's literally just a box, and there's either a turkey or ham sandwich, and the ham that they give you is disgusting. I don't think it's ham. And the turkey was actually pretty good. And I've never put mustard on a sandwich before, and I started doing it. I started putting mayo and mustard, and I was like, wow, I should have been doing this my whole life. Because I was just like, I'm gonna try something new today, and it was really good. And then there would be like little snacks like Cheez-Its and raisins, and a boiled egg.
They just got to get the protein and the carbs in you. Just
And,
keep you going.
Then when we did get to go to the chow hall, like for breakfast, it was the exact same thing every morning, and I was perfectly fine with that because I tore up that breakfast like so much. Like if they had bacon, I would get bacon. If they didn't, I would get sausage, biscuit, gravy, eggs, hash brown. It was like everything, and I invented this thing, and it's a blueberry bagel, and you make it a PB&J, and it's so good.
Yeah, it's amazing. I remember when we would break our MREs down, the things like we would take, there was an instant coffee pack, and you could take that instant coffee, put it into the cocoa mix, and then put a little water in there, and it was like having like a chocolate coffee.
Yeah, what I did was I took the creamer in the coffee packet, and I just dry whatever it's called. I just straight up.
drink.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the powder.
I didn't put it in anything. I just kind of ate
Just
the powder,
powdered it out.
and I was wired after that.
So Paul, we actually had this as a question for you, but Paul hit it here. He said he can't wait until you're in Pensacola. You go to Billy J's house and you go Gunny Highway on him. You know who Gunny Highway is, don't you?
I heard that.
That was in Heartbreak Ridge.
Oh yeah.
You got a question for him?
Yeah. What food? This one's kind of like Danny D's, but what food did you miss most from home?
Yeah.
Well, I've had Mama make spaghetti like 3 times because I love Mama's spaghetti specifically. Like I like spaghetti, but there is nothing that tastes that good on this earth. And I get the biggest bowl or plate known to mankind, and I eat it in like 2 minutes. It's so good.
You just had my burn ends today, bud.
Yeah, and the burn-ins. Nothing beats Mama's cooking.
That's a good answer. That's a fantastic answer.
Yeah.
So Troy S., we were talking about earlier how the things that you miss, is embrace the suck. When you're in the suck, you build bonds for life with others, and you sure do. And and it's amazing how, I consider Troy a brother. I've never met him face to face, but I know that the first time we meet, we're going to pick up, and we've never spent a day together, but our shared bonds in the Army Special Operations community, we're going to have the same lingo, the same. That's why I was pretty high on you going to the Marine Corps, because I knew that the Marine Corps itself is like that. Everybody has to go through the terrible 13 weeks, the MCT. It's just like you and Sean today. Sean's one of my employees, and he came over today to congratulate Dustin, and just two Marines just talking. I mean, they spent hours just talking about Marine Corps.
It was nice.
And I'm sure that day when me and Troy meet, we're going to have some of those same conversations. Same thing with Bruce. Bruce was Army guy. And, let's see here. So Troy says he got the best sleep of his life laid against a rucksack. I got the best sleep of my life laying on the floor of a transport aircraft, not a C-5, C-17. All right, let's see. So R. Oliver, 1999 Super Chat. Thank you. Dustin will definitely put 100% of that to good use, guys. So thank y'all so much for this. Thank you.
You're up too high.
Yep. There we go. Yeah. So that's true. So there was a Marine, and the Marine was actually in Dustin's platoon.
No, my company.
He was in your company.
Yeah.
He was in 28.
Yeah, he was across the hall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Across the hall from that passed away during their final PT test, and he was still awarded the Eagle Globe and Anchor, right?
He got buried in his blues.
Yep. His parents were there.
Gives me cold chills just to think about it. I mean, they buried him in his. He didn't even get his blues given to him yet, but they still buried him in his blues. He got the full military honors. It's a shame. Yeah, and his parents were there, and he still made it. He's a Marine.
Yep.
Yeah, it's what
on the fields of Valhalla, we'll see him again. Yeah, but it is sad, and continue to pray for that family. There's the Ford man. Welcome in there, Ford man. I gave a little homage. Well, actually, the Southern Dad gave an homage to you today. Said that that meat would make his tongue slap his brain. Kennyisms. Kennyisms. Did he give again?
No.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just way. Okay.
You're up. You're way too high.
Yeah. Ford man says, did that food make your tongue slap your brain? So, Ford man, I think that the Warriors breakfast made his tongue slap his brain.
Yes.
After the Crucible, they march back. It's how long is the march back?
15K.
Yeah.
I was falling asleep on the way back. I got 1 hour of sleep that night.
Yeah. And they march back and eat and tell them about your breakfast.
It was amazing. They had, it was like the regular breakfast that we would have every day, but they had steak and they had good eggs, because they give us bad eggs the whole time, with nothing in them. And it's it's like hotel eggs. It's not the good kind.
Yeah, it's the.
And then on the Warriors breakfast, they had eggs with cheese in it, and it was so good. And they made a cake for us, the ladies at the chow hall, and it was really, really good. And we were allowed to finally get desserts, and we were allowed to get milk, because we weren't allowed to have milk the entire time.
Yeah, no milk for 12 weeks.
Yeah, and so I got 2 cups of chocolate milk every single day.
So before you go to MCT, you may want to get a course from Troy S. on how to tutorial on toilet paper in an MRE pack. Troy is really great at explaining it. I'm wondering if it's similar to the tutorial that I give, where you pull the little hole out, stick your finger in the hole, wipe it off, and then you use the little piece to get all the.
You're so gross.
Mike and Rihanna, they say thank you for your service, Dustin.
Thank you.
Hey, Danny. He's up in Columbus, Ohio. Good to see you, Danny. Good to have you in here. And he wants to say, well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Yep. So there's the this is the recipe for Ranger pudding: cocoa water, creamer, peanut butter, Ranger pudding.
Yep.
Destination's Delight in the house. She just wants to say that we have raised two very special young men and love how he addresses Chastity as mama. It warms his heart. He is a good boy, and we obviously did something right. We just did our best. We're not anything superhuman. We're just trying like everyone else.
Yeah,
And
I figured it out eventually.
yeah, they're good boys. They are good boys. All right, so real quick, we will continue this chat, but I want to make sure that we can let everybody go that may be waiting for the comment picker, because I don't believe Howie Cruise is going to go live tonight because they are sailing. But we want to make sure that we're clear for Kicking It Country, who will go on right after us. But indubitably, as Gunnar Wayne likes to say, they'll probably be 10 to 15 minutes late. So it's okay.
Last time he was on time.
He was on time the last time. He was. But you never know. All right, so we'll go to the comment picker here, and give me just a second while I reset just to make sure that we get everyone in that may have commented. Yep, we do have a couple more. All right, so first winner
Are you sure?
of the comment picker. Yeah. Danny D, the super supporter. All right, let's see here. Next winner. Blaine from Rayleigh Creative Travel. And one more. Who's it going to be? Come on, get there. Bruce from Ocean to Ocean Travel. All right. Congratulations, guys. And I think out of everyone there, the only person that I may not have an address for would be Bruce. So, yeah, please, Bruce, send me your address. I'm sure you'll catch us on the replay if you're not in. But, yeah, just let us know, and I'll get that out to you. So Howie Cruise is going to go live tonight. Okay. All right, good. So there's the link to Kicking It Country right after us. Give them a good old Moonlight Mafia raid. Blaine says he'll add that to his collection. Yep. And Danny D says same here. But you also get another entry into the
Yep.
the barrel, the golden barrel of fun, Miss Blanche. And there's the Howie Cruise link. So yeah, y'all jump on over there, give them a good hashtag Moonlight Mafia raid. Chastity, you got some more questions?
Well, this is one of your questions, so if you want to ask it.
Where do you go after this, Dustin?
MCT, and that's in Camp Geiger, and it's like right across the street from Camp Lejeune in North Carolina, and I'll be there for 29 days, and then I go to Pensacola for my MOS school, and I'll be there for like 9 months.
What's your MOS school?
It's for air crew.
Air crew.
Yeah.
And what airframe do you hope to fly?
53s.
53s. So yeah, we're pretty excited, and I'm actually part of a project now that's supporting some of the Marine Corps. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool.
So this one's already been asked, right?
Yep.
That it's so weird that you and Paul both put, when you're in Pensacola, do you plan to fight Billy J?
Great minds think alike. Great minds think. Well, I mean, Billy was asking for it. You know, the last time we had Dustin on, he was talking a lot of crap.
Yeah, I'm not sticker boy anymore.
Okay, my last question is, what was the best part of boot camp? Your favorite part? Well, not graduation,
sorry.
Seeing.
There's
family,
Bruce.
but-
Hey, you won comment picker, so we need your address, buddy.
Yeah, so it was nice. It sucked waking up early, but it was cool, and it was nice to see the sun rises in the morning. It was like something just get me going through PTs and hikes, and but I don't really know if I have a favorite. It's just
Probably.
because everything is just a big old glob of fun.
Well, you said last night. You said you love doing the O course and the confidence course.
Yeah. I love the O course. Like anything physical was so easy and fun. Like especially the like obstacle courses, like the O course. Like I could just fly through it. Like
I thought I heard you say you love scuzzing.
Oh yeah.
Tell them what scuzzing is.
So scuzzing. So there's two types of scuzzing. There's dry scuzzing and wet scuzzing. Dry scuzzing is you have a scuzz brush, and it's basically like a horse brush. That's what it looks like. And like you scuzz the deck like that, or they'll be like get on your face and you put your hands like this and push. Or sometimes they say flip it over and put your knuckles in the bristles, so you have your knuckles and pushing it on the ground like you're in a push-up position almost, and you're just pushing it like that. That was fun. Very, very fun. And then wet scuzzing is where you're on your face pushing a white towel, and it's like mopping.
Yeah. Well, it teaches you, because the Marine Corps, they try to do more with less, so they're trying to make you be more kind of think out of the box and resourceful. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But you get so used to that stuff, like it's like they would be like, "Oh, we're gonna destroy the house," and we're like, "Okay, we're used to it. It doesn't
So the
matter."
house is their, we called them, barracks or bay or whatever.
Well,
but
it was a squad bay, but
Yeah.
we would just call it our house.
yeah, the
Back
house.
to the house.
So Blaine thinks that you should have a match with Billy J, and that I should be the referee, and it's no holds bar.
Well,
Texas death match.
I made a character on WWE that I will be dressed up just like him, and
Oh my
I will
God.
lay the smack down.
Hey, so thank you guys so much. We really, really appreciate it. Again, we are so proud, and you guys have been very supportive of the whole time. The whole time he's been gone.
I want to thank who sent me the letter.
Shit.
Yeah,
And
I
Robin.
want to thank y'all for sending me that letter.
Yeah.
And, it was
Yeah.
like one of the first letters I got.
Yeah.
It was like because I got like a stack first time I got letters because they were taking forever to get through, and I really appreciate that.
yeah. He got a letter from Chet from Sea Leg, and they'd normally be on here tonight. They're in Alaska right now on a cruise, but
He was actually in the same company as me
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
Paris Island, and so I thought that was pretty. We could have stayed in the same barracks, but I don't know because mine are newer. Because
Yeah.
I think they recently built 3rd Battalion, so.
Yeah.
But still, he was in my company. I thought it was really cool.
That is cool. Yeah.
So do you have anything you want to leave the people with?
I'm not good with words.
Paul says, "Hoorah, young hero, and Semper Fi." And Troy would like to know if you met Gomer Pyle or Sergeant Carter.
Nope.
So funny you should say that, though. Sergeant Carter was from Clarksville, Tennessee, and there is a statue of Sergeant Carter in downtown Clarksville that we have seen. So yeah, that's an interesting little tidbit of our history. So again, hey, thank y'all so much. The love was felt through the computer monitor as always. We love and appreciate you guys so much. We're going to go ahead.
You'll be able to see him next Sunday. He don't leave out until the 30th, so
Yeah.
he
Unless
will be
I'm
here.
working.
Yeah, I mean, but you might come through. You won't be, live with Dustin the whole time, but you can come in and
Yeah, he's working in the recruiting station
Yeah.
now.
So that way I can get more days home. So
Yeah.
I'm just doing recruiting assistance.
Yeah.
And we're happy with that. We're cool with that. Yeah. We're also happy about him going to Florida, and, that'll give us a really good excuse. Not that we, it wouldn't have mattered if he was in BFE. We'd go
Yeah, but
see
now
him.
you
But
get to go to Pensacola.
now we get to go to Pensacola. Unfortunately, Billy J lives down there too. Thank you, Grandma. We'll see you around.
And
Thank you
I
so
love
much.
you.
We love you too. And we love all you guys. Bless up, bless out. Spread good vibes. Look for more videos to be coming out, shorts almost daily. And go over there. We put the poll out there about Plum Crazy. Go check out Plum Crazy. We're going to try to start adding some content there. Fats and Trey, welcome in, guys. Thank you. And anyway, thank you guys so much. Moonlight Mafia, we are out.
Bye.